We're going to continue on with imparfait, and we're going to talk about du vocabulaire. This is vocabulary that should help you to trigger you to be able to say or to use the imparfait. And we're talking about the past, and we're talking about our youth, right? That's what we were talking about. That's what we started to talk about when we were working on conjugation. And in English, if you can say used to, then you are going to be using the imparfait. And the truth is that is the same in French, in English. Some of the French words that you'll see when you are most likely going to be using the imparfait to speak about the past are things like chaque, each, so chaque jour, chaque mois, etc. Tout et toutes, the masculine and the feminine form of all, so or every, so tous les lundis, toutes les semaines, etc. Tout le temps, all the time. Souvent, often. Pendant que, during. D'habitude, usually. And quand j'étais jeune. This expression, all these words, quand j'étais jeune, are already in the imparfait, but certainly if you're talking about your youth, that's the vocabulary you'll start with. So let's look at some examples. Quand j'étais jeune, j'allais à Reinhardt Elementary. Okay, when I was young, I went to Reinhardt Elementary. Souvent, je mangeais du fromage. Often, I ate cheese. Chaque jour, j'allais à l'école à pied. Every day, I went to school on foot. I walked to school. This is the expression for that. Tous les lundis, je jouais au basket avec mes potes. Every Monday, I played basketball with my friends. Pote is like your clan, your group, besties, the people that you really hang with. Okay, this is a great word, mes potes. D'habitude, je perdais. So normally I lost, but still had fun, right? Okay, so this is vocabulary that you can use to enrich your writing and to also introduce the imparfait. We have this right here, which is a passage that's written in the present. Let's go through this slide. Imparfait, mettez les verbes du texte suivant à l'imparfait. So we have a passage here that has present tense verbs, and we're going to switch them over to the imparfait. This is Une soirée en famille de René de Chateaubriand. It says, dans ce passage, l'écrivain raconte son enfance qu'il a passé avec ses parents et sa sœur Lucille en Bretagne. We have an image of Monsieur Chateaubriand and also an image of Bretagne, which is a region in northwestern France. So the passage says, Mon père se lève à 4 heures du matin, hiver comme été. On lui apporte un peu de café. Il travaille ensuite dans son cabinet jusqu'à midi. Ma mère et ma sœur déjeunent chacune dans leur chambre à 8 heures du matin. Je n'ai aucune heure fixe, ni pour me lever, ni pour déjeuner. Je suis censée étudier jusqu'à midi. La plupart du temps, je ne fais rien. À 11h30, on sonne le dîner que l'on sert à midi. La grande salle est à la fois salle à manger et salon. On dîne et l'on soupe à l'une de ses extrémités du côté de l'est. Après le repas, on vient se placer à l'autre extrémité du côté de l'ouest devant une énorme cheminée. All right, so this is the passage, and what you need to do is you need to pause it and pull those verbs out that are underlined, and I've put them onto 2 slides here, so you can just pause, and you need to conjugate those verbs into the imperfect, okay? The in parentheses is where I changed the subject to just il or elle from sa sœur et sa mère for elle, for example, so I made sure you had the same one, okay? Take a moment to do that, and then I do have the answers here, okay? So you can make sure that you did that correctly, all right? You can pause that. And then what I want you to do is I want you to tell me a story, okay? You can pick one of these images, and you're going to tell the story of what was happening in these images, okay? And again, you can pause it. And this is basically questions to help you answer, to actually give me a good story. Where was it? What were they doing? What do they look like? What was the weather? Things like that, okay? So you can pause the video, all right? And you can have that ready so that you can turn that into me, and instructions will be in Canvas. All right, good luck.